Good morning. Welcome to Love Morning. This is the Hug Nation Love Ambassador Meetup. I am John Halcyon, and this is our opportunity to connect and share gratitude. We do this every day at 9 o'clock when I am in front of a computer, whenever I can. Which, by the way, I'm going out of town this weekend to Iowa. And then, not soon after that, Burning Man. So if I'm not here at 9 a.m., I'm with you in spirit. But today we are together virtually and intentionally. Burning Man. Hug Nation is what I was talking about. Hug Nation is a place that exists in intention. It is not a physical place. It doesn't matter where your feet are. It matters where your heart is. And every day at 9 a.m., we can come together and share an experience, share a connection, remind each other that we are surrounded by like-minded, open-hearted people. So thank you for being one of those people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please say hello. And I almost forgot, we like to start with a song that is improvised in melody and words. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're here to say things that make us happy. If you are small, you can sit here on my lappy. And when we have a messed up attitude, we come together and we share a bunch of gratitude. Welcome now. It's Love Morning. It's Hug Nation. Good morning. Welcome to Love Morning. Can you hear my chair squeaking? All of a sudden, I'm totally fixated on the sound of that squeaking chair. Good morning, Gerbot. Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Kate. Hello, everyone. Woo! It is so good to be here with you. I'm in Solana Beach, Southern California. It is a glorious day. You can see behind me how beautiful it is. Woo! And I am in such good spirits. I am so focused on Burning Man, and I'm excited by things that I have not been thinking about in a long time and being reminded of all the wonderful aspects of it. Occasionally, I get stuck in some of the frustrations, and then sometimes the frustrations remind me of what's amazing. Yeah. Good morning, Juan. Oh, the squeak does. I wonder if I can sit on something else instead of this, or maybe move so I don't move so much. Well, that seems to work better. We'll try that. Yes. Good morning, Sandra. On the West Coast, left 5 minutes to go to a Burning Man. Oh my goodness. We're listening in the RV. Oh my gosh, we are connected to the Playa via the journey that you are on right now. Amazing. Thanks for tuning in. Good morning, Razor Blade. Good morning, Michael. If you've got some gratitude to share or thoughts on Burning Man or anything that is in the Love Ambassador vibe, let us know, or even where you are physically. It's so awesome to visualize these nodes of goodness around the world. Woo! I just uploaded a new Stay Sparked episode, and it's Betsy and I talking about Burning Man. I think there's really good stuff in it. We talk about kind of dealing with the social anxiety and how do you adjust to the very different dynamic at Burning Man, of how it's totally acceptable to just walk up and talk to people, and how some tips and tricks that we use to engage with people, and talked about what makes a good gift. It's really, I would love to hear your feedback on it, but I think we had a great conversation. Stay Sparked. I think it's episode 64. It's on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all the places. Hello, Miriam. Good morning. We are live right now on Facebook and YouTube. So we are live, and you might be watching this archive on either of those things. I encourage you to go to lifestudent.com and see the other projects I'm involved with. And if you're in Burning Man mode, go to Burner Prep on Instagram, Burner Prep. And there's videos every day, easy little digestible things that you can share to new campmates and such. Some of the basic stuff like, oh, do you understand what leave no trace means? All the way up to kind of more subtle things around how to be cool about enforcing the 10 principles. Good morning, Kiffin. Kiffin is grateful for the seagull that passed away on the beach that I took the wings, spine, and skull off to put on the altar. Wow. That's awesome. I actually encountered a friend recently last week. He's got a bunch of chickens, and he showed me one of his beloved pet chickens passed, and so he had taken the wings and he was going to put them on this big hat. And I was like, wow, that's pretty awesome, but a little outside my skill set. I've never hunted anything or dealt with a carcass. Good morning, Razorblade in Australia. I hope you don't mind me. I don't think of you as just someone from Australia. I just love to think of you so far away physically and so close. Razorblade is grateful the storm and rain has blown over. The electricity is back on. Woo! Good morning, Zoe. Good morning. Michael is grateful for my campmates and the ability to gift coffee on the Playa. So that you know, the things that I'm going to be, the places that I know I'll be on Playa. Wednesday afternoon, Pink Heart is giving away ice cream, and I plan to go there in the afternoon. I might even set a specific time and do like a gratitude circle there on Wednesday afternoon, like this. And then Thursday noon is the Pink Ride. You gotta. And then Friday night at 9 p.m., I'm doing a gratitude circle in the fire pit in front of Burners Without Borders. So those are my 3 things that I'm committed to right now. I hope I get to see you there. And the gratitude circle, both the gratitude circles are kind of an opportunity for us to meet each other here. These people that are part of Hug Nation and Love Morning and stuff. Okay. Good morning, Sarah. Sid, good morning. Sid is grateful for the new shower setup we have this year. No more shower curtain blowing off halfway through the shower. My first 13 years, I showered with a solar shower while standing in a kiddie pool and just, and lately I've been having camps with pretty awesome showers. Even actually, when I say awesome shower, just like the Pink Heart one is we've got these pulleys. So everyone has their own solar shower. You put it on the pulley, and then we've got an area set up that collects the gray water. That the camp deals with the gray water. So that's awesome. The new camp that I'm with, I shouldn't even say, they've got it sounds like a pretty amazing setup. But no matter how you shower, maybe a little tip right now. Staying clean at Burning Man is impossible. It's one of the wonderful things about Burning Man is because you have to let go of these standards you've had your whole life of how you need to be clean. You cannot stay clean, so you will not be clean. So you have to let go and just be okay being dirty. And that process of letting go and surrendering and acceptance will serve you everywhere. Not just Burning Man, but everywhere in your life, but especially at Burning Man. And the more that you can let go of the way it's supposed to be, the more you will be open to new magic. So if you are trying to get yourself clean, a couple tips. Solar showers are great. I often, when it's hot out, I don't like a hot shower. I want a cold shower. But regardless, a solar shower, you get it up someplace. Actually, let me skip that. I'm going to give you the simplest way to stay clean. A basin or bucket, bring a lot of washcloths, like 1 a day, and Dr. Bronner soap. You get your washcloth, put some Bronners in it, soap yourself, rinse it in the tub, rinse yourself off with your washcloth. Bronner's does not have to be rinsed off. So you don't have to get a ton of water and make sure that you are taking a rinse. You can just wipe it off, and that way you can get your pits and your special parts and the majority of the dust off. You can do that, daily, a couple times a day, and with using very little water and not dealing with putting gray water all over the place. You can keep yourself really clean with washcloths, Dr. Bronner's, and a bucket. Even when I have access to an awesome shower, I do the same thing. I turn on the shower and then use washcloths, and then turn on the shower for a little bit, because no matter how plentiful the resources you have out there, you want to minimize your water use. You want to minimize your toll on any of the systems that we have miraculously and heroically brought out to the desert. Ooh, Kiffin explaining that this is a new thing for her with the carcass as well. Had a pair of pliers and a pack of wet wipes, so I decided to go for it. Whoa! You are badass. Gerbot is grateful to have popped my COVID cherry. Oh, after my big European trip and in time to recover for the burn. Grateful for mild symptoms and the fact that I shouldn't catch it again on Playa. That's a great point. And I guess that's true. I've had COVID fairly recently. I should consider that to be a wonderful strength going into Burning Man. Someone else that I know was celebrating yesterday that they were getting their monthly miracle, their period was happening. They're like, yay, better now than on Playa. Hello, Natasha. Yes, do you remember this place? And Sid says, is it true that washing your hair will just make more dust stick to it? I don't know if that's true or not. I usually wipe my hair off instead of washing it, unless I have access to a nice shower and it's a specific time that I'm going to shower. But I just expect that my pillow is going to not be the cleanest thing in the world. I also like what Playa dust does to my hair. There's like this cool dreading, but not dreading, that happens that I love. I kind of want to, every year that I'm there, I catch myself in the mirror. I'm like, I should bring some dust back. Gerbut says, showers are great, but gray water is a pain to deal with, so I wet wipe now. It's funny when you see people trying to make their plans with their RVs, and they're like, we've got 6 people in our RV, if we each are showering every day. I'm like, whoa, you're going to fill your gray water tank or your black water tank, gray water, very quickly, and you can't depend on pump out. So really, if you're going to be showering in your RV especially, I really recommend the minimal water washcloth stuff, or you will be dealing with full tanks and spending a lot of your burn trying to flag down the pumping tanks or pumping trucks. Good morning, Kate. Kate also is getting her COVID out of the way. Nice. Natasha says, good morning from sunny Albuquerque. I'm grateful for clean dogs and comfy shoes today. What did I just see about, is Albuquerque where Netflix is building their studios? This massive, the new Hollywood is Albuquerque. I think I just saw that. Natasha saying the dust helps the hairstyle stick. All right. I am so grateful to be here. I'm grateful that grateful to have Lisa back. Grateful. I've been having beautiful conversations about the burn lately, and so I wanted to share. A common question is, how has Burning Man changed? Or I've heard it's not good anymore. And the better question is, how has it not changed? Because my first year at Burning Man in 1998, I remember being taken out on the open playa by the person who brought me, and I looked out over this expanse of huge art everywhere, and I was like, whoa. I'm like, so the tickets that I purchased, did that money go to fund all of this art? And he said, no. These artists have been working all year and fundraising for the opportunity to blow your mind. And I'd never experienced that before. I'd never seen a society, a culture, anything where people do things because they want to give to you. They want to make your world better. They just want to make you happier and make you think that the world is awesome and people are awesome. I was conditioned, and I lived in, and we all live in, a transactional world where you are motivated to do things because of reward. because of financial reward. And here is a place where it's different. And just being exposed to that makes you want to do it. And then once you do it, you realize how great it feels. How the joy that you get from gifting to others is greater than you can get by buying stuff or trying to get stuff for yourself. And so Burning Man is still that. As you walk through the city and you see thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, and camps and art pieces, all of these people have been fundraising and giving their time, energy, money, resources because they want to make this experience better for one another. Wow. Now, is there more money now? Yes. And there are art grants and some people are funded, but even people that get grants, it's a huge sacrifice. No artist out there is like getting rich off the sculptures they make, at least not the ones that they are bringing to Burning Man. That is going to be a sacrifice no matter what. It's going to be a gift no matter what. And being exposed to that type of non-transactional, profound giving can change the way you see yourself and the world. So Burning Man has changed dramatically, and Burning Man is exactly the same. What has changed? There's all sorts of like technology changes. When my first year on Burn Night, our camp lead dumped out a box of glow sticks for us to like put glow sticks necklaces on ourselves. So we went out to the burn with, that was our cool, exciting, cutting edge glowy with glow shake. And it was awesome. I mean, we were like, oh my God, this is the coolest thing ever. Nowadays, glow sticks are considered moop pretty quickly and not cool. They're single use. Try not to use those. No one will be happy by your presence with a glow stick. If you have to, do what you do. But I'm just saying to avoid someone giving you a hassle. And then there was this evolution into EL wire, which was this kind of thin neon-y stuff that you could make more elaborate patterns with, and you could sew it in your clothes. And so people did this really cool stuff with that. And then there was LEDs and programmable LEDs. And now the electric light art is one of the most significant things that you'll see, and is one of the things I think uniquely makes Burning Man this art canvas of this type of LED art mixed with sound, mixed with interactivity that is incredible. And that has evolved and grown in a way that it wasn't like that at all back in the day. Interactivity, yes. Climbable, yes. Lots of fires. Like when you went at night, there was fire, that the light was fire. Now it's LEDs, electric lights, blinky, blinky. There's way more police now. There was much more overt drug use out in public. Don't do that now. You will get in trouble. It's much more bureaucratic now. You know, it was underground back in the day, and so there wasn't a lot of watchful eyes. There wasn't a lot of risk. But now, more permits, more people who are looking for slip-ups, more procedures that have to be followed so that nobody gets sued, and all the annoying stuff about being a part of a big society. A lot of those have slipped in. There is it's no longer underground. So the acculturation process that used to happen, where someone had to kind of tell you about it and you learned about it, and by the time you got there, you often were being shepherded in by somebody, because it is so well known now, and because there's social media that anybody can make a video that makes it look incredible. A lot of people find their way there without really knowing what's going on. And hopefully they look at the survival guide, and hopefully they do some Google searches. But I think that there's fewer people that think they need to. You know, they go to a few festivals and they want to go to the new festival. But I believe that the magic is still there. I know it. And I know that even if people get out there and they don't understand what it is, you can find it really quickly, especially if you push beyond the big sound camps. On the edges, there are these big sound camps that are like incredible nightclubs, the most incredible nightclubs in the world. And you could spend your entire burn there. And I think you could avoid being touched by the magic by staying in that world. But if you wander the streets, if you allow yourself to experience the profound variety of gifting that is happening, you will experience the 10 principles and you will be changed. I believe that 100% that potential for transformation is absolutely still there in Black Rock City. And in 1998, the scale of it blew my mind, and it's way more impressive now. Yeah, so there's a lot that has not changed about Burning Man, and it's still incredibly magic. To which I should also follow up by saying there are still tickets available. For the first time since 2010, if you want to go to Burning Man, you can decide right now to go. There are camps looking for people. If you want to go kind of like the easier route and go with a camp and you give them $500 or $800 or $200, whatever it is for their dues, and then you get on their meal plan, it's possible to go now. You can do it in a tent. You can do it. You can go right now. You could decide right now to go to Burning Man and absolutely do it. So I invite you to think about it. Is it possible? Can I surrender that story that I can't do that? All right. Gonna try to catch up here in the comments. Good morning, Decent Human. Decent Human is grateful for yin-yang type of harmony. Beautiful. Hey, Darren. Good morning. Laura. Dude. Seeing me way too much. I'm forcing me to come say hi to you. Well, I hope you do come say hi. Oh, which reminds me, I'm going to show you the video that this is where I'm going to be at Burning Man video. It's just a short little thing I just made, but I wanted to share it now. Please join me for one or both of my 2 events at Burning Man this year. The Pink Ride is at 4:45 in Esplanade at Pink Heart. We're going to be gathering in pink outfits. Bring your bike. I'll give a talk. And then we will go on a bike ride, a little parade through the city, giving compliments and saying I love you to everyone we pass. And then we will dismount at center camp and take it over with a big swirling hug. Then Friday at 9 p.m., I'm hosting a gratitude circle around the fire in front of Burners Without Borders. And if you ever see me out and about, say hello. I would love to share a hug with you and a moment of connection. You will not be bothering me. Unless I am covered in lube. In that case, go get a towel. I can't wait to see you at home. What do you think? I probably spent way too long working on that short little thing. Well, I look forward to hugging you, Laura. And thank you. Gerabot says, one of the biggest changes I've seen is how much brighter the Playa is at night thanks to LEDs. Yep. The Cubitron was revolutionary, and Paraluna, I think, has a new piece this year, that team. Decent Newman says, my fiancé is a burner. I am not. For shallow social perspective, he's more hippie and extroverted, and I'm more punk and introverted. Subculture dynamics as time goes on fascinates me. So have you gone to Burning Man and you didn't like it, or you just know that it's not for you? I'm curious. Alex says, even if only 10,000 people attended Burning Man, it would still be amazing. Yeah. Have you ever been to a regional? Regionals are awesome. Yeah, I've been to, 200-person burner events that are epic. It's about the energy and the vibe and crossing that line in the sand and saying, when we're here, it's going to be different. Have you ever met someone at Burning Man that got there by mistake? Oh, that's funny. There was a year Pink Heart was on the Esplanade, and like Thursday night, somebody drove all the way up onto the Esplanade and parked their car in front of us, and then locked it and wandered out on the plot. And we're like, what the fuck? You know, we covered their car in stickers, and then they came in that were sleeping in their car with the AC on, and we had to like wake them up and be like, they're fucked up. And we're like, we're gonna drive you to a place that you can park your car. But they didn't bring jackets. They thought it was like I don't know what they thought it was. It was like, I was like, how do you get here and know so little about what's going on? Gerbot saying that you can get physical tickets at retail stores in Reno. The Melting Pot in Reno. That's so, yeah, exactly. It's saying, I remember buying tickets there back in the day. Exactly. I love that they're using the same store, Melting Pot. Like, oh yeah, the Melting Pot. That backing track, Gerbot, I composed that using AI. Or I said, make me a drum and bass track, and that was it. Thank you. Good morning, Nika. Good morning, Sarah. Sarah says, I'm so excited to love on everyone. 4 more days until I head to BRC. So I'm going to share something that is super egotistical, but it's something that a couple people have told me, and I have been called a cocky bastard. So, like, what's the risk? So I spent a lot of my youth, well, not my youth, my 30s and my 40s, making Burning Man videos and talking about the 10 principles and really trying to acculturate people into what Burning Man was. And if you ask people now, like, what is Burning Man? I think a lot of people would say it is a place where you can love on people, and there is a love vibe, and it is this. There's certainly people that are into the aggression and the fire, but a lot of people are bonded and connected to the loving part. And in the early days of Burning Man, that was not its reputation. It was a place of anarchy and fire and aggression. And this person was giving me more credit than I deserve for being one of the influencers to push this chaos thing in the direction of love and compassion, as opposed to chaos and aggression, which are both part of Burning Man. But yeah, so Lisa last night was, what are you looking forward to the most? And one of the things that I'm looking forward to is this feeling that I get as I walk around the city and I cross paths with all these people and young people, and I see this incredible collection of creativity and community. And I know that I'm a part of this city's DNA. And there are times during the year when I look at certain people's accomplishments or different aspects of lives and careers, and I question myself and question, am I lazy? What could I and should I have done? But when I walk around Black Rock City and feel that I think I've made a difference here, that feels fucking awesome. Because I still believe that of all the crazy things I've experienced in my life, Black Rock City is the one thing that is so magical that it has the potential to change people enough to then change the world. And I won't say the one thing, plant medicines too. Plant medicines can change the world as well. Meli, good morning. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right. excited from San Francisco, originally from Turkey. See you soon. I'm not sure if you've been here in the past. Turkey is my favorite country I've ever visited. I spent 2 months there in 92 and fell in love with Cappadocia and the coast. Oh my gosh. I love Turkey. I'd like to go back. You're going to Burning Man? Awesome. I hope we get to connect. Natasha is also grateful for the 12-foot round faux fur rug I got for my bedroom so I can feel the warm, fuzzy burner love every morning when my feet hit the floor. Oh, that's great. Laura says, you're probably going to be at the Orgy Dome right next to Beaverton quite a bit, it sounds like. I'm at Beaverton, 715 and F. I have never been to the Orgy Dome. I don't know what that says about me. I'm staying at 345 in Esplanade at Burners Without Borders. Yamil says, yes, yes, yes to plant medicine and Black Rock City. Good morning, Yamil. Oh, it's half past, so we will do a hug in a moment and head off into our days. But does anyone else want to share something that they're grateful for? Or a question? Or something on your mind, something you're excited about? Did I tell you about dyeing my friend's girl's hair? I think I did. I got, for the first time since I've had pink hair, I had a friend say, would you help me bleach and dye my kid's hair? So thank you, Vic, and thank you, Brandon, for trusting me to add dangerous chemicals to your kid's head. I am grateful for my family. I'm grateful that I know enough about computers that when my parents call with some tech problem, I can usually help them. Not always. And grateful for the growing patience I have because I treasure being in their lives and I treasure the opportunity to gift to them. And grateful for the perspectives of my brother. Grateful for the perspectives of Betsy, who I'm so grateful and honored that I've got to know her better as we've been hosting Stay Sparked, which the new episode is about Burning Man and it's good. Stay Sparked on podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. Oh, Lisa walked in the door. Now it's going to be hard to concentrate because she's awesome. And it's like a dog treat on my nose. Do you want to say hi? No. She blows kisses. All right. Well. Oh, there was comments I missed. I'm sorry. Becky, you certainly have, says Halcyon. I still feel the magic too, even with all the changes. And yes, that track was sick. Sounded good on my phone speakers. I thought it was surround sound in my room. Nice. All right. Valerie, yes, I am going. I'm going middle of the week. I'll be there Tuesday night until leaving probably before the burn is my plan. Going to be at Ice Cream at Pink Heart on Wednesday afternoon. My big event is Thursday at noon at Pink Heart. I'm doing the Pink Ride. And then I'm going to do a fire circle, gratitude circle at 9 p.m. on Friday night at Burners Without Borders. And you can ask me any of those things and I will let you know. I've been posting it as much as I can. When I end here, I'm going to play my promo video again. Well, let's do this. Let's have a hug and head out into our days knowing that we have generated some good vibes and good energies and reminders that there's millions of beautiful people out there that are hungry to be reminded that we're not alone. So let's be love ambassadors as we go out into the day and be friendly. Look people in the eye and say thank you. And if that sounds like too much, just try to be kind to ourselves. Good morning, Peter. Great to see you. So wherever you are, give yourself a squeeze. Appreciate this body you're in. Appreciate all the mundane things, the roof, the bed, the clean water, the amenities, the washing machines, the digital means to communicate, the Advil, and let's appreciate the ability to learn and be inspired by fellow humans as they share their authentic journeys. What a gift to witness someone's truth. So let's feel connected in this space, remembering that we're all so much more alike than we are different. Let's take a deep breath in and squeeze one another. On behalf of my beautiful grandpa Caleb and all of you love ambassadors, thanks for being here this morning. Happy Thursday. Love you guys. Really appreciate your presence in this practice. And if you are going to be at Burning Man, think about the 9 p.m. Friday gratitude circle. And then maybe I'll do another gathering during the ice cream as well. That might probably be a good idea. Maybe like 3:30 or something. I'll follow up.